It's done. I officially don't own the entire Star Wars saga anymore. It's just the Star Wars trilogy again. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. There's only 3 films! It worked. It's wonderful. Feels good. I guess I kind of explained out in the parking lot why I did this, but it just ultimately, and this has been a long time coming. I know this is kind of old news. I mean, the Blu-ray's been out for a little while now, but it just bothers me that George Lucas says things like, you know, it's too expensive, it's cost prohibitive to remaster the originals, so I'm just going to release these updated ones that I've already remastered on Blu-ray. First of all, I spent so much money on Star Wars stuff over the years. I mean, he can afford it, and 2, I mean, it's a piece of history. How can you deny that that happened? And that's why this whole thing kind of ties back into comics, because comics existed a piece of history. A lot of people, you know, want these perfect, pristine, wrapped comic books. They're all mint, you know, the comic books need to be mint. I love my comics with some wear and tear on them. I love that, you know, it just shows that they've been well read and that someone's really enjoyed them, and now you can enjoy them. And, you know, part of the experience of reading a comic book physically, and why it's, in my opinion, superior than to like the digital comic books, is that there's someone that's read it before you, and so you become a part of the history of that physical item. You know what I mean? And you transfer yourself onto it by how you wear it down, or something like that. And the thing about Star Wars is George Lucas sort of refuses to let the films age and be a part of history in that same way that I enjoy like a worn comic book. You know, he has to keep giving it plastic surgery, and now, I mean, Star Wars puts Cher to shame with all the plastic surgery that it's had. And I just feel like the prequel trilogy is just sort of, you know, the catalyst of all bad things that have been done to Star Wars since, you know, 1997 on. So that's why I got rid of them. The DVD copies that I have do have a bonus disc that has the originals. It's not the best quality. It's basically a transfer of the Laserdisc version, so it's in 4:3 format, so it's built-in letterbox widescreen. So if you watch it on a widescreen TV, it's actually going to still cut off the tops and bottoms, but then to compensate for that, it'll cut off the sides, so you get this tiny little picture. But I take it over watching the remastered ones with all the changes. I just love their age. So anyway, I think that we should start a revolution. If you're watching this video, I think that you should go out, if you feel the same way I do, go out, sell your copies of episodes 1, 2, and 3, and just enjoy the Star Wars trilogy for what it is. And you'll feel so much better after you did it. And the thing that's great is you're not going to get any money for episodes 1, 2, and 3. I got like $4. But take that $4 and go out and buy something that you want. And make a video like I'm going to do. I chose to get comics because they fulfill a piece of history that Star Wars no longer fulfills for me. So there's, in theory, there's some kind of dramatic irony going on there. So go out and buy something and tell me what you bought. And whatever you bought, it's something, you know, that you want more than the stinker of a trilogy that is the Star Wars Prequel Trilogy. And it'll be nice because you'll feel happy because you've got this wonderful new thing that's better than what George Lucas think is the best thing since sliced bread. So anyway, this is Minutia Minute, and we do talk comics here, not just Star Wars. So let's take a look at what I got. As promised, I did get comics. Basically, the comics I got in here came from the budget I had from the Star Wars movies that I sold. So if you do a video like this, then do the same thing as that, I guess. So all of half-price books, comic books, are very cheap. Most of them aren't in very good condition if they're older. They range between 50 cents and like $2. So I sold a few DVDs. I got about $4, so I bought 4 comics. It wasn't quite exactly $4, but we're gonna say that these are the things that are replacing the Star Wars trilogy for me, the Star Wars prequel trilogy for me. Which one to show you first? I think I'll show you the Risk one I bought first. I bought this one kind of on a whim because it was $1, and also because I've been enjoying the new series that DC's been putting out of the same name. It is, of course, Men of War. The new Men of War has been getting a lot of positive feedback. I am excited to see kind of what the old one was like. I mean, I was aware of it, so I kind of know what it's like. But, you know, it'll be fun to see exactly what it was like. This one's from, I think, the late 70s, covered by Joe Kubert, which is always a good thing. Another reason I bought that one. Somewhat ironically, I actually did get a Star Wars book. This is from the Marvel series. It's issue 13. The Marvel series we talked about last time. This was on when the original movies were coming on. These are fun because Luke and Leia are kind of a couple in these at times, which is really weird knowing the truth, but at the time they didn't. I don't know about this specific issue. This one's in really, really terrible condition. You'll see, maybe you can see that, there's this line here. It's just, the cover's just kind of ripped to shreds in the middle there. But I don't think I have it, and it was only 50 cents, so you can't go wrong. The next one was the most expensive one, but it was in decent condition, especially compared to the other ones we've looked at so far. It is Justice League issue 105. That one's pretty exciting. They're introducing a new member of the Justice League on the cover, and you open it up, and I'm pretty sure Elongated Man, if I remember correctly. So I don't know a whole lot about this book. I'm excited to read it. Maybe it's the first appearance of Elongated Man in Justice League? That'd be pretty cool. We'll see. Find out. Last but not least, this one's in rough shape again, but it's the oldest one I picked up. It's from 1962, and it's Superman 150. So these are the things that mean more to me than the Star Wars prequel trilogy. Men of War issue 20, Star Wars issue 13, Justice League of America issue 105, and Superman issue 150. I love them because of the wonderful nostalgia of them. And I guess that's all there is to it. I don't have a Minutia morsel today because I didn't really plan one. This is kind of, I'm doing this video kind of on a whim, so I guess this will just conclude episode 3 of Minutia Minute. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the picks I got. Let me know what you thought. If you like, then give me a thumbs up, right? Anyway, have a good one. I'm gonna go read.